I'm the nature hacker, and this is your world. Do you want to go to space? You know, that's a question that I can't really think of a time when I was all into going into space. I really can't think of any time I was all into that. Some of my earliest memories were to want to become a scientist, to want to become a radiologist, because at that point in my life I was greedy and I wanted to make as much money as possible. So, radiologist is kind of like a doctor. So I wanted to be a scientist, I wanted to be a doctor, and then right before I went off to college, I wanted to be an astronomer. Okay. I even interviewed an astronomer for my career project in high school. And you know what? It seemed pretty fun. It seemed pretty cool, and I was pretty amped to go into astronomy. But I started college, and I started as a physics major, and a lot of my friends in physics were doing a dual major in astronomy and physics, and that's pretty much what you had to do to get a job as an astronomer. And I mean, to be an astronomer, you need a PhD too. So it was too much, okay, to dual major in astronomy and physics. I mean, physics is just hard enough on its own. And I couldn't even hack just plain physics. I ended up dropping out of that program the beginning of my sophomore year. So, yeah. Once E&M hit and I wasn't taking Calc 2, I wanted to take a break on, or maybe no, I took Calc 2. So first year I took Calc 1 and Calc 2, and I took kinematics and thermodynamics. And then year 2, I was scheduled for Calc 3 and taking electricity and magnetism. And I was like, well, I can't hack taking Calc 3 right now. So I dropped Calc 3, and then I couldn't keep up in electricity and magnetism without Calc 3. Right from the beginning, they started using Calc 3 and E&M, and I couldn't keep up, and, I failed the first quiz, and I just dropped out of the class. So that ended my dream of becoming an astronomer, and that dream was, I guess, kind of shaken as soon as I realized I couldn't do physics and astronomy together. I mean, once you realize that you can't do the dual major, astronomy kind of fades out of the picture as a career, because you kind of needed to do physics and astronomy and then go to graduate school in astronomy. So yeah, that dream just kind of faded away, and at that point I was really interested in herbalism. So my idea actually at that point was to drop out of college after that year. So that was the beginning of my sophomore year, and then I was like, let me just take classes that I'm interested in. So I took like native plants and stuff class, and some other classes, I can't remember what, but my thought was, okay, I'll just finish out this year, and then I'm going to go move to California and become an herbalist. Go to one of those herbalism schools in California, become an herbalist, So there's always been that dichotomy in my life, the medicine versus the physics. Medicine also includes chemistry and biology, obviously. So there's been that dual dichotomy in my life, and looking back, like I've really done it. I feel like I've really done it because I have 2 degrees. 1 degree in nutrition, which is like that herbalism type thing, and then another degree in mechanical engineering, which is like the physics type thing. So I feel like I've really become who I am. I've become the person I was born to be, I feel. So that's a good feeling. And then for your job to be that exact thing, I mean, I sell supplements that I design, which is like nutrition plus herbalism. And also I teach physics. I'm a tutor in physics, AP physics, which is actually pretty dang hard. I mean, if you want to become a physics major or any type of engineering major in college, you need to take AP physics in high school, because I didn't, and I struggled all the way through. But I mean, if I would have taken AP physics, it would have been a whole nother story. It would have been way easier. But anyway, I'm living the dream, man. I'm doing everything that I love to do. And you know, it's like these scientists of centuries past, they, you know, lots of them were tutors. You know, lots of them were tutors. They were tutors, and they came up with scientific theories on the side. You know, these people, that's why they were thinking about it, is because they was teaching people. Like, I'm trying to think of who was a tutor. Maybe Da Vinci was a tutor or something. They taught, you know, young people, and they also did their own stuff on the side. You know, came up with their own theories and hypotheses and laws and things like that. So I think I'm in the model for a real classical scientist. So I feel, you know, an independent scientist, somebody who works for themselves and works for the people. So really, man, I feel like I'm really living the dream. I'm just thankful. I'm very thankful, and I want to tell you, because I just want you to know that it is possible for you. You can live your dream. You know, just discover what it is that you love and that you're passionate about and that you gravitate towards, whatever. I mean, just become yourself. That's my advice to you.